Hi students, today our topic is tax planning and managerial decisions. So our topic is tax planning and managerial decisions. So first of all we need to know what is tax planning. Tax planning is nothing but reduction of our tax liability by using permissible exemptions, deductions and reliefs provided by the Income Tax Act 1961. So let us understand what is managerial decision. The managerial decision is the decision taken by the management for the success of the organization. There are many decisions which are influence the organizational success. Among all, make or buy decision is one of the important decisions. So today we are going to discuss about make or buy decision. So what is make or buy decision? In some situations, the management is need to take the decision relating to whether to purchase the goods or to produce the goods. So some dilemma will be there in the management. The management need to take that decision. So for the decision, the management overviews all the factors influences the make or buy decisions. Among all the consideration, the management even look after the tax considerations also. So first of all we need to know the make or buy decision factors, and later we will discuss about the tax planning relating to the make or buy decision. So first of all, every company, for example, for instance, you take an example of car. For the production of a car, there is a need for thousands and thousands of components for assembling a car. But it is not possible for any car company to produce all the components by themselves. So they have to take decisions what components to be produced and what components to be purchased from other outsiders or from the suppliers. For that, they need to take some decision, that is make or buy. Mainly the make decision or buy decision is relating to the cost consideration. It means it is a cost influenced decision. And along with the cost influenced decision, if at all the company wants to produce the goods, it needs to go through the many other general factors like availability of the financial resources. What are the financial, how much finance is available to the organization to produce the goods, what amount of finance is available, that all relating to the availability of financial resources. And the second one is how much investment is required for the fixed assets. So for the production of a good, we need fixed assets like plant, machinery, building, etc. and etc. So the company has to observe what amount of investment is essential for the acquirement of fixed assets. And next one is the labor force is very important for the production of any good. So we need to know how many skilled laborers and how many unskilled laborers are available in the organization. And the management has to think whether is it possible to produce the product with the available labor resources. And the next one is availability of suppliers. For the production of any good, raw materials are very essential. The raw materials should be supplied by the suppliers. So we need to understand, the management has to think whether the required raw materials are available or not. Are there any suppliers? Are they ready to provide raw materials for the organization? And the next one is existence of idle capacity in the organization. Is there any idle capacity in the organization? Whether you can utilize that whether we can utilize that idle capacity or not, that also should be think by the management. And among that, the management has to think what amount of cost required for the production of a product and what will be the price of the product, and it has to think at what price the product is available in the market. So that price is also very important for the management. And the next one is it has to think even about the other miscellaneous factors also while taking the decision to produce the product. So this is the main important. If the management wants to produce the product, it has to think apart from the cost, it has to think all these general factors while taking the decision. The tax consideration is the next part. First of all, the basic decision is relating to the cost and some other general factors. If at all the company wants to buy the product from the outsiders or buy the product from the suppliers, then it has to think what are the other factors which influences the company. It means it wants to buy the product from the outsiders. So what is the utilization of the capacity, and what are the mainly the company takes decision to buy for the due to inadequacy of funds for the production of good or for the production of a product. It need so much, the company needs fixed cost and variable cost. It means for the acquiring of land, buildings, machinery, etc. it needs some amount of fixed cost, and it needs amount for the raw materials, labor, etc. and etc. So this is all not possible with the if funds are not available, it is not possible for the company to produce the goods. So for that, and another important part is latest technology. Technology is very important for the production of the good. If at all the technology is not available with the organization, if at all it needs more and more amount of funds, definitely the company goes for the latest technology. And the next one is dependence of the suppliers. It has to depend on suppliers and for the raw materials. If that dependency is not, if the suppliers are not enough, then the company go for the buy option. And the next one is labor problems. If at all there are many labor problems in the factory, if at all already labor problems are existing in the organization, the company goes for the buy option. So in this way, the company, the management is to decide whether to go for a make or whether to go for a buy of the product. So that's it.